I'm driving my truck.
Drive your truck faster, sir.
Wanted to give that music just a little extra time to see if it would finish up, but I'm taking a look and no, it's going to go tinkle, 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 like another 30 seconds, so screw it. Welcome into the tavern. Happy to see you again after yesterday's marathon episode of finishing off the Ontario region of SnowRunner. I had to decide how did I want to do today's traditional SnowRunner Wednesday. Almost thought about playing a different game and letting Tuesday take its place, but Tuesday was actually substituting for last Saturday. In order to keep everything straight, we're back on track. We're sticking with SnowRunner today. Rather than starting a new Game Plus on my Switch without mods and all of that complication, I'm going back to Crocodilsk here on the Steam Deck. I do have it open for multiplayer. The code will come up in the box down in that corner once I switch over to the appropriate screen. I have a vague memory. I was running around. King Ninja and I were both taking the 8-slot trailers, trying to move large quantities of cargo around across a river that really didn't want that large a trailer getting across it. Hilarity ensued, but we managed to get that one done, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go next with the tasks. I'll actually have to go take a look, I suppose. In the meantime, for anyone who is interested, Pretzel has introduced a couple of new game-specific channels that are available on the free tier that I'm on. We opened with the Minecraft channel. I guess the kind of 8-bit retro look goes with the tinkle, tinkle, tinkle noises. I don't know exactly how they've coordinated all of that, but they've got one for that. They've got one for Fortnite, probably one for Call of Duty, and one for another kind of MOBA sort of doohickey. KDP! Oops, I'm typing, but it's not going into the chat. You broke me. There we go. Still the only one with walk-on music because I am too damn lazy to come up with something for anybody else. I don't even know what I would do for Nico. I could record myself going, Nico, but it's just more fun to say it myself live. Whereas I can't really go, brrr. Well, I can, but I can't. Congratulations on being first. You can take that home, you can frame it. So where all do I want to go? I want to check all of my little colored boxes Everybody around here is still looking green. I like the sound of that. Let's see. Let me go close that. Now, I've switched headsets from yesterday, yet it does sound like I'm still getting. Now, if I do that, I expect thumple, thumple, thumple noise, but I'm getting that weird crinkle. I don't care for the crinkle. I don't like it. And now that it's doing it on two headsets, that has me confused. I was going to say worried. I'm not really worried. What do I care? But I'm confused that it's not just the brand new one. It's the middle-aged one here. The old one never did it at all, but then the old one, the microphone stopped picking up anything. Actually, if you smacked the microphone, you could hear a faint thump, thump, thump on the other end, but it wasn't picking up words anymore. I still have Rice Krispies in my shirt. Damn, that's it. I should have finished eating them this morning. Instead, I carry them around with love all day long at work. I had to go back to work today. It's so gross. Well, you know what? Screw all this. Let me flip over to here. I have been having really good luck for a change with getting the Steam Deck to talk nicely to the Elgato card, and in turn to the monitor that I actually watch this on. So I can actually see SnowRunner. Well, I can't see it on the Steam Deck because when you have HDMI hooked up, it pipes it out only, so the screen is black. But when I first got this dock, I would hook everything up and I would plug it into the monitor, and it would say, yeah, I got to switch to HDMI 2 because HDMI 1 is my switch. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to sit here and it's going to be black. And the Steam Deck screen is going to be black, and the monitor is going to be black, and enjoy yourselves, have fun. And it was frustrating the crap out of me. Then I finally decided I'm going to try one more time. I'm just going to hook it all up through the capture card, like I'm going to pretend like it all works. You know what? I'm not even going to hook it up to the TV. I'm just going to hook it up to the capture card, and if I have to play it on the monitor on my laptop, I'll just do that. And that worked. I thought, well, that's interesting. Nico! Oh, it's nice to hear. We were just talking about the fact that I don't have walk-on music for you, because that would be it, and I enjoy doing that personally myself when I actually bother to see that you're in chat. So anyway, one day I hooked up the Elgato card. It worked. I then plugged it into the regular monitor, and that worked too, even though the Elgato just does straight pass-through onto the monitor. I don't know why, but now I turn on the Steam Deck. I have to have it unconnected so I can tap in my PIN code, because I keep it safe. I keep it secret. Then, once it's actually logged in, I plug it into the HDMI, and then I sit back. And I work on preparing other things for a while, and eventually the screen comes up on the other end. I don't know why it does it. I don't know how it does it. Is his shirt a snack for my eyes? No, it's a snack for your ears. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I'm going to wait 5 seconds to hear it over here. Yep, that's it. I don't think... yes, actually, I did get that it was intended for KDP. Although, if you want me to be a snack for your eyes, who am I to judge? That's fine. That's cool. So the headset that I wore yesterday was the brand new one, and obviously I never hear it on my own, but even while I was monitoring during the stream, but especially checking out the VOD afterward, it was just crinkle-tastic. This one still seems to do it a little bit, but not as much. I was saying earlier, this is my middle-aged headset as opposed to the brand new one or the old one that died. Oh, hey, straight down there at the very bottom is the join code for anyone who's got the game and wants to just jump in. This is not my primary save, so I don't care if a rando pops in and completely destroys the world. What do I care? I'll just restart it. Screw all of you people. I'm already switched over. I can hit this button to come out, and look at me. I'm sitting at the garage. Now I got to remember which controls are which here. I'm going to be struggling with A and B and X and Y all being backwards between Switch and Steam Deck. Also, you may notice over here, we are currently... Let me get my finger this way. We're currently under an avalanche alert for Carl. The game has just started. Good news is we're a few seconds in and not losing yet. Snap, crackled, and popped through your ears and straight into your heart. You know it. So let's see. I got to remember how I hold the deck. I got to hold the deck right up here on my fat gut. You can almost see it. Yeah, right there. Just the corner's coming up. So if I hold this on my gut, Then my thumbs can get to the thumbsticks, and my pointer fingers can get to the triggers. This should work pretty well. Glad you walked away. If there was a peep show, well, it was Nico doing the peeping, so yeah, you're probably all used to that. Oh my god, oh my god, my shirt is forsaking me. It looks like I'm wearing a blanket, so I'll just roll with that. What do I care? Oh, I came out of this menu, so let's see. I've got a trailer sitting right there. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to take off my glasses. If I do this and I make faces, I think I can actually read chat. Oh, let's see. There is a blocked road. There is a totally non-nuclear container waiting to be picked up. I don't even remember that mission. Is this me? There's the Tatra. Oh, that's right. That's the big Rattletrap Tatra. What do I have just sitting over here? Oh, I got a fuel tanker over here. There's Rockfall. So I guess I got to here, drop the Tatra. Oh, no, here we go. This Ankh over here has this extra trailer that I can't see. Yeah, the super heavy. This is the one that was a nightmare to get across the river. We ended up, the two of us playing, had to hook up multiple winches to things and just dragged crap across the bottom of the river. So those are my two big bad boys. I can refuel for free at the garage. I can also refuel over here at this fuel carrier. And I believe in the middle map, I've dragged a fuel carrier over there. So I have a little bit of gas floating around. Ironically, you cannot get gas at the gas station. So it's a third-party mod map. I guess that's how this works. So I've got, nope, that's the B button. So I need service spare parts, which don't come from this map. I need metal beams, which don't come from this map. Okay, we are off to a great start. Those are inaccessible. Local supply deliveries. Oh my god, do they want a lot of stuff. What's the matter with you people? Deliver stuff. Okay, so that one wants the roadside. Okay, consumables and fuel. Those actually live on this map. This might be doable. Let me go ahead and start tracking this one. Consumables and fuel all live on this map. You can get fuel at the gas station. You just can't get fuel at the gas station. And consumables and fuel. That wants to go to the cliffside house. That wants to go to the roadside. I don't know where that one wants to go, but if it wanted to go to a different map, typically there would be an icon that would show up over there, so maybe there's an overlap. Don't know, but we're going to figure this out. We're going to work on this. Who's a good one to start with? Okay, the tracking is up on that. Let me come over here. The Tatra is low on gas. Oh, and he's parked on top of one of those "I can't find the texture" exclamation points, which are just funny. As a software developer, I am quite used to those in a variety of forms. Oh, hey, I hear a boo. We must be losing. Awesome. Okay, let's fire up. Ooh, that is super quiet. Let me turn up the volume here. It seems a little better. How's the capture card doing? Capture card's a little low. Oh, that's right. I turned it down for the switch. Usually I have to turn it up some. Let me get the horn just up into the yellow here. There you go. There you go. You let me know how that goes. Beef jerky gas station. We only sell beef jerky. You are not far off. We only sell barrels of crude oil. We don't actually sell diesel. Fat Gut. Wow. Glad I walked. Okay, so Fat Gut sounds like a one-hit wonder band. Well, That's what you think of it that way. I encourage that. That's probably the optimal way to do it. Okay, let's get this guy moving. Oh, look at that! Thank you very much, Nico. The coffee monkey is back on full duty today, since I'm in my normal broadcast zone. I finished my morning coffee in Darth mug, so I'm on to monkey. I'm going to give you a double there, just because you've deserved it. I'm assuming you went to work today, because everyone has to go to work every day. I assume, KDP, you are at work right now dealing with the human blood again. Because gross. I hope you at least wear gloves. Maybe a full bodysuit. Uh-oh, Miss Silvermoon's come online, which is weird because she's been online for the last 3 hours doing her own stream. Maybe she rebooted. She was having some weird technical problems with Hogwarts Legacy. Technically, he's my coffee sock monkey, but you know we don't like labels, which is a lie. We love labels. Labels help us categorize things and remember how to refer to things. So, you know, I could have just done a simple recovery on this and just called it a day, but I was so close, and I got to get used to using these controls again. So let's see. Let me throw out a customize real quick. Wow. Oh boy. This is tough. At least I got mud tires on this one. So snorkel's the only thing I don't have on here. So you know what? Screw it. Welcome aboard. Do I have... It's out there frameless. Why is it frameless? What was I doing with this? Was I drunk? I was probably drunk again. He's going to want that. And then I don't want the towing platform. I never want the towing platform again. Did I watch episode 3 of Mando? I did watch episode 3 of Mando. It's a 59-minute episode, and I treated myself to a 1-hour lunch break in the middle of the day. It's weird how those two perfectly overlap. What Darth is my coffee mug? Officially it's a Corksicle, and officially it's a Darth Vader mug because it's all black. But to me, it looks like it's got a Corellian blood stripe down one edge, and that's its pure decoration. So it's like a Darth Solo. Could that be a thing? It's a thing now. I just made it a thing. Trademark. This hand signal means trademark. It means you can't steal it unless you want to pay me a licensing fee. Let's see. I'm going to rig him up for carrying some light cargo, just in case we get there. Let me sell those. Are we down 2-0? Oh, God. Oh, and it's Toronto. They're not good. Apparently neither are we. Okay, that stuff's all good because I got the bad boys on top. They've got, oh, thank God, they've got the beacons. Nope. Don't want any of that. How are we doing on exhaust? Do I want the muzzled? What's the stock? Stock goes low. The muzzle comes up high. I'm going to spend the money on that just to make sure that those stay out of the river. Because I'm going to end up in the river. I'm just going to. That's how it works. And I tell you what, this is not my standard playthrough, so I'm not going to go with standard Jedi green. I'm going to go with the fancy DLC paint skin. So let's see, I need consumables and fuel. I can only carry 2 at a time, and I don't have access to a crane because I'm not experienced enough and I'm never going to get it. Drunk on diesel? Well, yeah. Trunks. I'm not sure how to feel about the episode. It was good, but I want to know how they tie in. Yeah, that was weird. It's, hey, check it out. We're continuing the Mando story. And oh, hey, wait a minute. We've got this 40-minute detour here in the middle. And then for the last 10 minutes, hey, let's go back to the original stuff again. Okay, it's cool. It almost, to me, had more of an Andor kind of feel with the whole Coruscant and the bureaucracy and everything. I have no doubt that they're going to tie it back in. Probably in 2 more episodes. They're kind of sly that way sometimes. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting look into the New Republic. I liked that aspect of it. But yeah, after every other show being just a version of The Mandalorian, Boba Fett, it's kind of fun to see all of a sudden The Mandalorian actually not have some Mandalorian in it. You know what? It sounds like a scary idea, but going to the monster truck over here, especially for the consumables, might not technically be a terrible idea. Oh, hey, he's got the flames on too. I am unclear whether I'm coordinated enough to back this bad boy out of the yard correctly. Let's see what I can do. Oh, no, don't do that to me, camera. Start working you back over. That trailer's just going to have to suck it. With any luck, I'm not doing any more logging, ever. Logging is the devil's game. Got the trailer actually not lined up too badly. But this trailer that needs to suck it needs to really continue sucking it so that I can get the rest of the way out of the yard. Ow! That's okay. I was going to recover to the garage in order to refuel anyway. So go ahead and mess up those tires, see if I care. And there's one tree back there. One tree. Causing me grief. So can we bend it like Beckham? No, we can't. We should be punished for thinking we could. Let me see. Nope. We're trying. I am almost inclined to think I might want to detach, drive out there on my own, and then just winch it back. Although that might have gotten clear. If I can get that little tail of this truck clearer. That's okay. I don't care about the damage because I'm going to recover the truck anyway. Just going to put you up the hill. Drag it down a little bit. I got to check in on Shaq because I might be missing something good. There we go. Okay, let's get repaired and refueled. Yes, they did pull an Andor. Do I need to pin the live scores so I can watch the... I certainly invite you to. I almost have a method where I'd be able to put it up on screen. Except it involves, because this is a Mac with an M1, I can run iPad apps. So the app that I use on my iPad for tracking live scores and sounding the horn does run on this Mac, but it's very, very finicky about focus. I think it stops running, so if I gave focus back to OBS, even if this thing was running in a display window, I think it would stop updating. So yeah, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to pin it yourself. Though I do have an alarm back here for when we score, and my Amazon Echo device over there, it yells boo when they do, but I don't think this mic can hear Rice Krispies from across the house, but it can't hear the boo from over there. Oops, nope, go that way. Oh, do I not have... Oh, I don't have beacons on this Voron? No wonder it doesn't work very well. Oh, no, I do have beacons. Why wouldn't it let me run them before? Because it was mean. The answer is it was mean. Because SnowRunner. Okay, local supply deliveries. We are finally ready to get out here and do some job. Catch trailer. Not the best horn. But I'll take it. Is this full-time? Yes, this is full-time all-wheel drive. Ooh, we almost gave up the second one. The refs waved it off. Let's see, how many consumables total do I need? I need 12 consumables. Ooh, I'm about to drive past them. I can only take 8 at a time. This one does have access to a crane. Taking 9, even 10 really doesn't help me. I'm going to have to make 2 runs. But taking 8 at a time is definitely a bonus. Does it show me? It doesn't actually show me where that other drop-off arrow is at. Even though I can see it on the HUD when I'm in the truck. Oh crap, that cliffside house. That's the really hard one to get to, isn't it? Okay, no. Double crap. Okay, well, we'll worry about that one when we get over there. The roadside house we can definitely get to, even with this trailer, once I figure out how to get it turned around. I should get practiced at the King Ninja trick of loading up the Scout fuel trailer on the tongue of this trailer. So then you always have a convenient refuel waiting to go. Every time I try it though, I get it set there and I don't get the option to actually pack it in place. Let's see, I'm pretty sure in her heyday, my mom took 8 at a time. You should be ashamed of yourself, because the rest of us are ashamed of you too. Oh crap, we're already into those little stubby leg problem. Maybe I just come over here with the Tatra and use it to drag your sorry ass through this mud hole. No, we managed to get out. Maybe if we just go around the backside of this house. If you want to make a joke about your mom's backside, you're welcome to it, but that seems pretty rude. I don't think that road goes where I want it to go. I know mine did. Man, you people are horrible. My mom has remained a virgin to this day. At least that's what my sisters and I all believe. Toot. Keep going, little Voron. I have not used this truck much in the, I'm going to call it the normal game, just for ease of reference. It's worked pretty well for me in this one. Just wish I'd remembered to allow myself some extra experience levels. Because unless local supply deliveries here is going to give me something that I don't think it was going to, that means I am level 1 forever. Okay, here's a square. No, do not connect a winch. What's the matter with you? Oh, I have to click slowly. Okay, that's 4 delivered here. All I have to do is get through this tree line, and everything will be fine. Let's stop your engine for a moment. We're going to survey this. You beg to differ on the virginity of my mother? You don't even know my mother. Well, let's see. Maybe if I come up, maybe I can cut through here. Maybe the trees get a little thin right down there. This is definitely the worst possible place to try to go through. I tell you what. I'm going to tell you what. Let's see what I got in storage in terms of scouts. Ooh, the Marshall is not bad. He's already got the better engine. Got no choices on those. Starts with the good mud tires. I can upgrade into the autonomous winch. That is a big bonus. That's actually kind of huge. I'm going to give him the spare wheel because it's big and it's bouncy and it looks awesome. Comes with a snorkel. No access to the roof rack because you got to be 14th. Oh, good God. Tow loops. Tow loops are important if you're playing in the real world. What does that do? The hunter. I don't really have a need to have to spend extra money, but you're damn right I'm doing that one because that looks cool. So if I'm doing the hunter there, I'm doing the hunter here. Actually, it was only a net $500. That's fine. Wheel arch extenders. Oh, those do look pretty. Oh, side thresholds. Those are running boards, man. Running boards can kind of get in the way, but the wheel arch extenders, those are good. Yaw rims are all you got. It has Play Dirty. We're taking that. I don't really typically use the DLC skins in my regular games, so this is the perfect opportunity. Unless your name is Mary and your name is Jesus, you don't know that it's not. I do. My grandmother's name was Mary, but that was not on my mom's side. I don't know if genetics really matter if you're going to start talking biblically. So that's good. I'm not going to worry about the stickers. That toucher is just going to sit there for a while, being in the way. That's fine. Did I shut? Ooh, hey, I think the bumper A may actually kill the engine. That's good to note for future reference. Oops. I was too busy looking at the side of the screen. Okay, 4-wheel is always on. Lockers are only in low gear. Got it. Nope, nope, back, straight. Everyone go straight now. You got the big old mud tires. I know you don't like pavement. So we're actually going to use a scout class vehicle to do a little scouting for us. Because getting that big trailer around to that house, going the long way, is going to be fraught with peril. Taking the shortcut's probably going to be fraught with peril too. No, I choose my job over time with Mary, daughter of shirtless Jesus. Oh, no, that sounds like it's got a story in there. Let's see. We're down 1-0 with 6.5 minutes left in the first. I like to keep you up to date on things. Who's the jackass that completely blocked the highway here? Probably the same one that just drove straight into that pole, too. These fun bouncy tires are both fun and very bouncy. Ah! Okay, my app can see into the future. It knows that there's a goal coming. Oh, how far into the future does it see? There it is. Ooh, hey, in the bright of the day, that light doesn't show up as good as normal. Right, the game is tied. Which is pretty much the same way I consider this round of SnowRunner to be right at the moment. I've delivered half a trailer, but I need to deliver a whole trailer. I want to take a peek right here. Okay, the good news is I can already see a little bit. All of this stupid corn just mows right down. Stupid trees, not so much. So I need to scout through like, oh wow, where does this road go? Well, A, it's not a road, and B, it goes up. Wow, it goes up so hard that I can't keep the wheels pointed straight. Do I have to go? Okay, low gear helped. Okay, well, that technically got me in here. This has a little bit of merit to it. You know, it'd be really nice, guys, if I could have this damn game in the daytime. And, you know, technically, I could have in this mode, but I forgot to set that. Okay. Nope, I'm driving through the trees. I'm trying to crush the trees. Huh. That doesn't seem like a good plan. So yeah, that guy, he came plowing down through there. Oh, all of that stuff is packed in there so well. Okay, let's see. All the little scrubs right there are probably okay. If I can get through to there, I got half the battle done. Oh wait, I need to change trucks out here though. Okay, let's see. Maybe the guardrail. Nope, the guardrail. Well, the guardrail is going to help me. No, the guardrail is going to be a jerk too. So I'm going to pull up here and then try backing up again. Okay, we're going backwards. Well, we were going backwards. Now we're going sideways. But sideways is workable. The silhouettes of the trees up there, I can see a path through. I'm going a little farther. Uh-oh. I'm a jackass, but not that one. Oh, yeah. The one who parks in the middle of the street. Wait, what goes into the year 2000? Damn it, I missed that part. I need to know what goes all the way into the future year 2000. Because the only one I'm aware of... Oh, wow, are you already stuck on something? What? This is the world's angriest trailer. Let's see if I can keep you straightened out a little bit. Okay, now we're pulling. Now we're pulling. Oh, we got to go over the top of the hill. Little stubby leg trailer here. Never likes this. But if it's just the stubby legs, we can attempt to overcome it. Oh, we got the crappy winch, don't we? No, we need to winch from the trailer itself. Seemed like it helped. Ooh, hey, if I put it in reverse, it throws on some lights so I can see the trailer a little more. Let's see. Instead, let's try from back here. Nope, too far back. Wow, this winch is so short compared to the good ones. You making any movement? I don't know. If it was daylight, I'd be able to tell. Oh, okay, we got a little cab movement. Back this up. I probably can, but I'm going to have to use the winch to help out there. Oh, in addition to hitting the stubby leg, stubby legs, it's got a tree bending over. And there's oddly deep mud right there. Hey, Alex, welcome in. Now I gotta... Let me catch up. You just sit there and idle, truck. You're not doing any good anyway. Popping in to say hi. Can't stay. Well, hey, I'm glad you were able to pop in briefly. So how far into the future does my horn... Oh! Not my actual, not the horn right here, but the app. Yeah, it. Actually, it was looking like it's got the feed about 15 seconds into the future, so I should start betting on these games. Let's see. Once was a man named Jesus, and he was shirtless when he was crucified, but his daughter Mary lives in Tennessee. This is a weird fable. I don't think I'm familiar with this one. I'm almost thinking maybe I don't want to actually know anything. Period. Just blanket statement. We're going to leave it at that. I do enjoy a good case of ignorance. What button do I want? You know what? I don't do this in the regular game, but this is just absolutely killing me. Sitting here in the damn dark, totally unable to figure out what's going on because I can't see anything. So, we are going to accelerate time to 6 a.m. Now the sun's in the way, naturally. Let's see. Who can actually... This one? No, this one is mere inches short of being able to reach the good tree. I think it just pulled that tree out of the ground. I'm sorry, tree. Yep, I am stuck. Now, wow, I'm not even pulling. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we got a little movement. Okay, let me take a look at other alternatives. Hey, Miss Silvermoon, welcome in. You know what? I have been negligent in all of the other shout-outs for all of you other fine people, so let me get caught up on those now. We're going to open with Nico. Oh god, you've got the horrible cat monster Somnial thing on there. I got that DLC, and I'm not using it. Then we got some Alex. It does look goofy, yes. And then got a little Disney there. And then we got some Miss Silvermoon. Yep, I can't afford to run Plinko on my own channel because it's the only thing I would do all day long. So I settled for the colorized parachutes. Naturally, it picks black and white for that one. Nice job mocking me, Pixel Push. Alex is probably already gone. I think Alex was pushing for affiliate recently. You know what? Let me scroll back up here. Let me go take a quick look.
I'm not even touching my computer right now. What is
Oh no! I've touched a click. Oh, okay, it's bringing it up in a browser. Phew. Hey, Alex is at 47 followers. Only 3 to go to reach the follower count at least for affiliate. Miss Silvermoon landed for a 44, and yet it's gone blank here. Wait, what? Oh, you want to use points? They're your points. You use them whatever you want for, but no, Plinko is a stream game. An actual Twitch game rather than a game that I would be streaming. I don't know. It's technical, but yeah, sure, whatever. I'd get it installed. You could play it for once, and then I would uninstall it right away because otherwise, that's all I'll do. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and look, I missed. That's how it works. There, I just did it for you. It's probably a technical difficulty, but it's not mine. Or no, you didn't even specify. Yeah, I don't know anything. And oh, it's still the same target, so it won't let me drop a second time. Oh, there we go. Now it's cleared. Throw another one out there, and that time I got a nice colorized parachute at least. And I think it's parachuting behind the chat. That's kind of fun. That's a feature. There we go. Now see, I landed and I showed up just fine, so I'm sorry, Miss Moon. It hates you, I guess. What a jerk game. Oh, KDP tried to show me up, but just came up shy. Hey, Berserker, welcome in. Hey, since I'm in the shout out and chit chat mode, I can actually remember to throw one out your way here. Bum 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 bum. Oh man, I may be running out of gas here, which I probably deserve, because I'm doing a terrible job of getting this massive trailer over this stupid hill anyway. And what am I doing? I think it's called the definition of insanity, because this is the exact way I just tried pulling this trailer over, and it did not work. So let me see if I can back this out just a little bit. No, I can't. I can back sideways, but I can't back straight. King Ninja got me hooked on this trailer. I blame him for everything. But he didn't teach me the trick to getting that fuel tanker, the scout size, to actually hang out there on that tongue. Now I can't... This is the only truck I think I was able to afford to put the crane on here, so... I may just have to call in somebody else to come help me out, get these last 4 delivered. I don't even know what this thing is stuck on. These little stubby legs are the worst on this thing. So let me get to winching. I can only do that one. Of the mod maps that I've got access to, that I've, kind of meandered my way through to see what all they've got, this is the one I like the most in terms of actually having tasks and things you can do on it. But the design is both really tricky and clever and really frustrating and boring all at the same time. It's really weird. And I started my New Game Plus, and I made sure that I had some cash so I could actually buy something in it. But I forgot to give myself any starting experience. And none of the tasks built on this mod map give any experience. So I will be forever a first-level trucker over here. So I have very limited access to add-ons to truck pieces. So that Voron, which I'm given at the very beginning, is the only one that I've got the crane on. The trailer store isn't terribly near the garage here, so it's a pain to get across the river to go to the trailer store to buy any other trailers. Eventually I'm just going to have to do that though. This Tatra seems even slower than normal. It's about the only one that I can get where I can put the extra fuel up on the roof for it. Because over here on map 3 is the only source for fuel in the game. So I have to be very conscious of that. I either have to recover to the garage to refill, or I have to go buy a fuel trailer at the trailer store. I cannot put a fuel frame on any of the trucks I have because the lowest level I have seen for doing that is an unlock at level 4, and I can't get to level 4. So this extra fuel on the roof is the closest I've got here. And this guy may be the only way I'm going to be able to reliably get over this hill for right now. So that's fine. We're just gonna do this for the moment. I think there is a way that I could get the mega trailer around there by driving the long way around, which I just don't want to do right now. I've been doing a lot of long way around finishing off Ontario, so I'm gonna do the much more entertaining routes for things right now. Oh, I gotta be kidding myself. I gotta go unpack first. I know better than just dump the trailer sideways so I can get access to it, because this trailer, I will never get flipped back upright. There we go. But on the flip side, I'm finally using all those DLC skin wraps on these trucks, so everybody's going to be pretty while I struggle. If I'm not struggling, it ain't SnowRunner. Now, if I was good at this, I could stack up... Why is this not actually picking this thing up off the deck? Oh, okay. It's because I'm pushing the switch buttons and not the Steam Deck buttons to try to make it go. So if I was going to be good at this, I could get these two loaded onto the truck, which is parked too far away, so I can't get them over there. I would get them packed in there, and then I could set the other two on top of them. And then when I deliver the first two, the second set of two would just fall into place. I could give them a quick repack and then deliver them as well. I only have to do this in one drive. So I'm going to try doing that. It's going to be some level of comical failure, but that's what you're paying me for, right? You know what? He's running low on juice. I'm going to stop him first. Let's see if I can pack him in. The good news there is that he can pack. Let me catch up. Oh, okay. Everybody looks like they're caught up. Oh, look at that. Berserker was playing SnowRunner. Who knew? No one does that in this little community. You starting? There you go. Am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing all-wheel drive. That's why he's going so slow. That's better. Okay, come back forward here. Let's go forward just a little bit more. Perfect, right there. You sit tight. Let's come back over to you. Spin this crane around. We are going to gamble so hard on this. Gotta hit the correct button to lift. There we go. My A and B are backwards. My X and Y are backward. Okay, let's get you lined up. Keep turning. Keep turning. Okay. We're going to say that one's close enough. Come this way, my pretty. Okay, this is going to be good. The truck volume is actually low enough coming out of my monitor, which is unusual because usually it's really loud, that I hear the fan on the Steam Deck blowing harder than the truck fan. Stop engine, put the crane back, change the truck. Okay. Everything's going to fall off before I get there. It's just the way of the world. But at least I'm going to give it a try here. Fortunately, he is going to go really slow. So we're going to keep the bouncing down, but we're probably not going to keep it eliminated. If those can stay put, I might be able to do this in a single drive. If they don't, then I will grab the Voron without the trailer. It will go over this hill by itself. Then we'll have it pick up whatever falls off, wherever it falls off, and then just bring it over. I don't think that tree wants to fall down. Ooh. Okay, well this was going to suck with that big trailer then, after all. Can get over here. Hey, Kooky, welcome in. Take one from the middle and put it on top. Are we playing Jenga? Well, actually, yeah, we kind of are. Let's see. I got enough gas in there. Let me take a quick break to throw out another one of these. There's some sound. You all watch Kooky while I do this balancing act. Oh, they're so cruel. They put stumps here. How could you people have done that to me? Now let's see if I can get out. If I can get over to the road. Okay, I'll do that then. Nope, go back. There we go. Nope, there's still one more hiding up here. Get around these. I also worry that if I pitch up that hard to get up the hill there, that it's just going to slide these two off the back end. So we're going to take the road. I'm just going to call this. Oh, you got to be kidding me! Can I? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I am about to drop a couple of these in the river down there, I betcha. I'm not even going to look at the other side of my truck. I'm just going to assume, I'm going to pretend that this is wide enough to get both tracks over. Wow. I honestly did not see that coming. Those boxes are actually still in place. I'm going to do something bad to them. Probably this U-turn here. Actually, let's go low. We're going to go nice and low gear. Maybe a little low gear. There we go. Diff lock helps. We're going to go nice and slow around this turn. Oop, oh, that one slid just a little bit. I think it's recoverable though. We might be okay. I'm gonna try to not bash into that tree because that's gonna shake the Kool-Aid. We don't want that. Here we go. It apparently was wide enough. I was certain. I didn't think I would lose the truck, but I was sure that I was going to lose those two boxes sitting on top. Hey, thanks, Streamlabs. Who put pumpkins over here? Okay. Deliver. Ooh, I see red boxes. That means I should be able to pack. Oh, kick ass. Something worked well. Getting fuel over here is not going to be that easy. So let's see. Taking that bad boy down that hill is probably not going to work well. Let me go take a look. I'm going to crush some pumpkins. Bear with me here. I haven't crushed pumpkins since like Tamir. Oh, look at that gourdy goodness. There's no way I'm pushing through all of those trees. Although honestly, at this stage, if I recovered this Tatra, it probably wouldn't be a terrible loss. But it would be nice to see if I can get this guy to fit through where the con came up the first time. This is a pretty short drive if I just plow right through here. Now it's steep. Okay, this truck will plow through those trees. Oh, watch out for the exclamation points. Yeah, there's the con. Okay, we got something. Life finds a way. Embrace chaos. Yeah, that is the way of SnowRunner. The Mandalorian thinks he knows the way. SnowRunner really does. Let me see real quick. So there's deliver stuff, and there's deliver stuff. So that one wants the roadside, that one wants the cliffside house. But where is that one supposed to go to? That's the big downside to this, guys. This rock fall over here. It would pretend to allow me to accept that task, but then it wouldn't actually show it on the task menu until there was something different that I had to do to make it happy. I think I had to repair it was either the garage or the sawmill. One of those I had to repair first before Rockfall would finally show up. So I wonder if there's something else I have to build up before I see this final delivery point. Oh, I need to get fuel, which means I need to cross that bridge. And the super trailer is not going to do it for me. Do we still call him the Mandalorian or Din? There are many now. I think you only call him Din if you're angry at him. If you're okay with him, I think you just call him, or hey you, or mister. I think the only people that call him the Mandalorian are the ones who are shooting at him. He's got a lot of rules in the way he works, I think. How do I want to do this? I think I just want to take the Voron across, because it can do it faster than the Tatra, and just go find me a new, smaller trailer. I think that's going to be the best way to get the rest of this done. So since this dude has a bunch of extra fuel on board, let's go top up the Voron. First, we're going to make sure if there are any children hiding in the corn that we have eliminated them. And I think I just barely left myself space. Yeah, that jackass left me just enough room to squeeze through this time. Thank you, me. Nope, I don't want to change the truck. I want to... Let's go ahead and stop your engine. Let's do a refuel. Start... Hey, the roof rack actually had enough all by itself. I got a few things turning out well. So this is a high saddle, isn't it? Okay, change of plans. Small change of plans. Where's... Oh no, I didn't actually change trucks yet. I'm going to change back to him. I am going to take back that fuel into my roof rack. I'm taking it back. Screw you guys. Oops. Nope, I did it from the wrong spot. Ugh. There we go. Okay, roof rack. So he's full. I'm going back to the Voron. I am going to recover the Voron because I need to change the saddle. I put the high saddle on so I could grab the mega trailer. I used the mega trailer. I do not enjoy the mega trailer on this map. So we are going to swap him out. Oh, look at all the stuff I can't get. That's right, Season 9's here. Congratulations. Luckily, I can't get a completely useless water tank. So let me get rid of that. Yeah. Just in case I have to do some logging later on, I guess I'll leave this one here for right now. Stand upright. There you go. Thank you. Headlights and beacons. Okay, we're safe now. So are going to take the superhighway here over to the trailer store. We're just going to go get a far more reliable trailer. We're going to grab some fuel on the way back since it's on that side of the river anyway. That was a lot of fun with King Ninja, trying to get the massive trailers that each of us had across this disaster of a bridge. A little graphical glitch there. Camera glitch, really. So here's the gas station. He's got tanks and a pump and everything, but you can't actually refuel there. Oops, I'm driving off the road. There is the really bad field to try driving across. Don't do that when you can't afford to buy better tires. This field isn't as bad. It's drivable, but it is muddy. And then the corn likes to sneak up and chew on your undercarriage. So we're just going to skip all of that stuff. I still drove right into the pole. I have been drinking in-game. Do not want to go through there because this way lies dragons. I do have a good-sized fuel tanker over there ready to help out. And I also believe I have a Jeep that's dangling all four wheels hanging over the abyss on that rolly log bridge. I think I've just left it there. It's a warning to the others. Someday, I'll work my way back over to that map and I'll think, oh, hey, I remember this bridge being really easy. You just have to be careful to stick to this side right here, and oh, if you got a short wheelbase, you're doomed. So the Jeep is there to remind me of that fact. Any of you SnowRunner types that have dropped in, if you're still hanging out and watching, if you want to join in, please feel free. I've got the code right down there by the flip counter. I've got a 0 on the flip counter because I haven't been able to go fast enough or steep enough yet to actually flip over, but I'm sure it's coming. Okay, here is my other slightly more convenient, this side of the river fuel tank. If it runs out, you actually can't refill it. You have to take it over here to the trailer store to sell it and buy a fresh one. Which means I'm not 100% positive this map is actually literally possible to do in hard mode. The missions do pay cash, but they don't pay experience. You know what, I like the side bed, that if you just do the flatbed, it's a little easier to crane some stuff on there sometimes. On and off, as it needs to be. Let's see. Let me top up on fuel while I'm here. Oh good, that trailer's set up nicely. Yeah, I dropped that one there for my use. When King Ninja joined in, he did his supermassive trailer with the scout trailer mounted on top thing, so he didn't have to stop anywhere near as frequently as I did. But I can't get my little scout trailers to stay put where they're supposed to, so I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. By cheesing the trailer purchase system. I am actually in New Game Plus mode rather than the normal mode, but I have most of the normal settings. Gave myself bonus cash to start so I could actually buy something. I forgot to give myself extra experience. I'm going to regret that about every 30 minutes as I continue to play this map. But I left almost all the other settings the same. My other regret is that I forgot to turn off nighttime. This map is brighter at night than a lot of the others. The sun still shines. It just makes the shadows really, really thick. But I have discovered that when you got the supermassive trailer with those stubby little legs, it is dark enough that you can't see a damn thing going on with that. when you're trying to get it clear or something, so. Even though it's currently daytime, I'm just going to go with my old 5-slot standby. I need 10 worth of fuel to service these 2 drop points that I can see. So it's going to be 2 trips anyway. So actually I think what I'll do is I will take 6 that hard to get to house once on the first one. I'm just going to grab the 6th one with the crane. And then when I come back to do the easier run, I'm going to do that one second. I'll just take 4 barrels of fuel and take the loss on the 1 extra slot. I can only be so efficient. Ooh, Nico is off to lurk. Oh, getting started on Metroid Prime Remastered. Man, I do enjoy that game. I never played the original one. I had the rough ideas of what Metroid Primes were like, but man, I really enjoy playing this remastered one. That's been my Saturday regular lately. Right now, I've got to decide. I may still go ahead and do that. What else do we have? Oh! I can refuel here. I would swear it wasn't doing that before. Now, it's gone hard mode on me, so I have to pay to refuel here. But at least it's there. Okay, well, I will keep that in mind. I need... let me put 1 on the platform. And load this up. Okay, I need to go X. It is beautiful. I have to believe it's much prettier than it was on the... It was Wii... Was it GameCube originally? I don't know enough. I don't know. It could be anywhere from GameCube to like Wii U. But I got to believe it looks way better remastered on the Switch than it did on the original. Okay, there we go. We got 6 loaded. We are good to go. Got the little log road there, so we got a little extra grip to get backed out here. And forward with a bad horn. Sounds like a Citron. Oh man, I completely missed the first intermission. We're already well into the second. We are 6 minutes into the second. Game still tied 1-1. Okay, I have to use the force here because I'm not allowed to actually see the bridge when I'm doing that little transition. The mod map designer, I think, was very clever. The way that you have to repair the far 2/3 of the bridge, but that first 1/3 still has the gap where you're technically driving down through the water a little bit. It's a cool design. Unfortunately, every time you drive through it, the camera goes wonky. It goes underneath the bridge, no matter which direction you're going. And it's kind of a narrow bridge. You got to hold your breath as you go through. I would go into in-cab view, but then I would be worried that I wouldn't be able to see where the bridge was anyway, so it would still be a gamble. First 2 primes were GameCube, 3 was on the Wii. I had a Wii. I probably ended up with like 15 games for it. You know, it was a nice, broad, but relatively small collection, and I know I didn't have any of the primes. I had Mario Kart. My Pokemon Scarlet's the first Pokemon of any kind that I've ever had. I don't know if they did any on the Wii or not. I would assume they would have, but I guess I wouldn't know. Let's see. So now to get there the long way around, I'm gonna go down this path right here. I'm gonna try going the same route that I did with the Tatra over here, because I have the less grousey trailer this time. If I can get this to work. This is the deliver stuff that wants all 6 of these fuels at this house. Make it over, and we will be done. at this hard hill. Oh, look at that. These little stubby legs are so stubby that I didn't have a problem getting over that hill. I just had a problem getting turned where I needed to. Now I'm going to take a small gamble. Okay, the small tree there actually still crushed down. So none of the medium ones could hold up the trailer. That's the other big worry. And then I have to thread the stump minefield. I'm gonna go a little higher this time. There we go. It's a little harder to make these all out with the sun setting already, but I was able to get through. Now I need everybody to hold their breath and lean to the left side of the vehicle, please. It actually felt a little easier this time. I kept... Oh, no, wait. It's going to be not quite as easy. Oh, I think it actually did hang up a stubby there. Let me come a little farther to the side. Nope, don't. Oh, no, it's not the stubbies getting hung up. Oh, I'm walking the edge. Whew, made it. I'm not sure if that was like one of the rear trucks or if it's... Oh, this was unfortunate. Maybe that little metal railing that hangs down right in front of the rear trucks was the one causing me the issue. I am unable to get those front wheels to actually grab anything. There we go. I'm not going to go to low gear yet, but I got that in my back pocket. That is a tough turn. Okay, touching that tree, so I got to back up. Somehow, fuel barrels number 6 are actually still kind of perched where they were to begin with. They're not even trying this time to keep that stable. I don't know how I'm going to turn this around. 1, 2. I got to go slow. 3, 4. Okay, there's those 5. I can just go straight to packing that. And I can deliver. All right, this house is done. Huh. I wonder how I get out of here. I've come in with a trailer. That's very different than last time. Excuse me, boxes. You pumpkins can suck it and you know it. Oh, I wonder if this guy would just push his way. No, that's probably asking a little too much in this point to push his way down through those trees. Because I think there's also much steepness right there. But the downward shortcut that I took down here with both the Con and the Tatra, if I can get over this bench, is probably going to be viable too. Enough that I'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, then I'll just start winching things, because that definitely should. Ah, there we go. Easy McPeasy. Let's see, what's up next? This little cabinet right here wants 4 fuelses. I am going to go ahead and steal some of the free fuel from him. Back to the gas station. There's the midnight sun. Ow, right in my eyes. Oh, here we go. I had a decent amount of games on Wii. That's the system I played Xenoblade Chronicles on the first time. Oh, yeah, and I wish I'd had that game back then. Just realized I beat that game on 3 consoles. Oh, 3DS as well, man. We had it everywhere. I'm still trying to decide whether I bother with the Mario Kart 8, since I'm on the expansion pack plus plan version of Nintendo Online. I would at least get all of that new spicy content for free, but I don't know that I want to pay that much for the base game. Even at the Mario Day sale, it's really more than I'd want to pay for a game that's really designed to be multiplayer when I don't play enough multiplayer on Switch. But I do like it conceptually. What else I've got this game on 2 platforms. I would have it on Xbox, for Xbox One, except that I haven't played my Xbox in a while now. I know it's on the verge of being end of life now, so I need to fire it up fairly soon to make sure that it grabs what should theoretically be the final system update for it, or at least grab the second to last one. So when it does go end of life, and they do one more update, I'll get it then. But maybe if I end up with a Series S or X or whichever the gooder one is, maybe at that point then I will end up with this game on 3 platforms. I have not beat it on the deck here. On the deck, this is just my multiplayer mod game. Hey, suddenly it got really dark. Okay, back we go with this 4 fuel. My hope, you see, it shows me a drop-off point over there, which is up here. Okay, so it's showing me that one. It's showing me roadside. There's a pickup, and there's another drop-off up there. But I don't know where. Maybe it's blocked until I repair this road. Even though you can get up by coming up the other side. Maybe it will work, it just doesn't show up on the map for some reason. It wants... After this, I may load up on those consumables and just give it a try, see what's up there. Oh God, I can't see anything. It would be a real bummer if I've got this started and I've got 2 out of the 3 delivery sets done and then discover that I can't do the other one until I've completed some other task. Because this was one of the few ones I see here that was actually doable just on this map. So once I have to start going to other maps looking for materials, I think to find those materials on the other maps, there's repair missions you have to do. Base game should not have been 60, that's my opinion. Well, yeah, because that was just a straight port over from the Wii U. I thought originally it wasn't even really graphically jazzed up any. The Wii U was strong enough, they just ported it straight across. I think with the Mario Kart, or the Mario Day sale, did it come as far down as 40? I don't think it even did. It might have been something weird like 48, so it was 20% off. Which, as you know, Nintendo first-party game discounts go, was pretty good. But they are not shy about never dropping the prices on their old games. Some of the stuff like Xenoblade, I am more than happy to pay the 60 for that. Tears of the Kingdom, I pre-ordered before they knew it was going to be a $70 game, so I'm getting it for 60 from Amazon. And if you want to use, they're doing the 2 game vouchers for 100. You can redeem one of them for Tears of the Kingdom, so effectively it makes it a $50 digital then. And that, why does it just show me 3? I put 4, oh. No, wait, no. Oh, damn it. Why didn't you tell me, Nico, that I was somehow missing one all of a sudden for no apparent reason? Oh well, now I can go back and I can load up all 5. I can fill the trailer up. Then I can take 4 to whatever that other location is, and bring the 5th one on over here. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna need a little winch help to get this trailer to not do the only thing that it wants to do. Nope. Wow, I took engine damage from hitting the back end there. Can I make this do what I want it to do? Can I make it go? Whew, that was worth the engine damage just to make it turn that way. Okay, we're gonna head back, grab more fuel. Ooh, hey, the boat out there has its lights on. That's kind of cool. That's a nice extra detail. There are some missions down there. I can see the little yellow square out in the water. I haven't fired those up yet to see what those do. Let me go grab this extra fuel. I may bring the con over here to run up the hill and see where that extra delivery point is. Oh, it doesn't light up right now because I don't have any fuel on board. Wait, I'm missing something. Is it cheap? Used it all. Jedi, you are missing one, by the way. I blame KDP. I'm good with that, but what am I missing? It's absolutely KDP's fault, but I know I'm missing a Xenoblade game, the Xenoblade X, the one that's kind of arguably not really part of the campaign lore. So I can live without that one, I guess. Yep. 1-1, 4 minutes left in the second. Originally, I was just going to do my straight up 4 to 6 my time stream, but it may pay off to just go ahead and stream long enough to match the game, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it says I don't have space. I see 5 boxes. I honestly can't tell if I really have 5 loaded on the trailer because it's dark. So I'm gonna hope that I haven't screwed it up again. Get you turned over here. Get squeezed out. I see a chat coming in. Of course it does damage to the tires trying to squeeze through there. You need to beat XCX. It's definitely my fault because I wasn't listening. Well, apparently me too. Oh, okay. Yes. Not I'm missing a game. I was missing a barrel of fuel. And that is 100% KDP's fault for not checking my work. Or it disappeared along the way, which I got a lot of in Ontario with the water disappearing from trailers every so often. That's a load of fun. Okay, let me come crawling over here because this is where I would turn to go up the hill to get to that kind of straight ahead. So it looks like it wants me to drop something up here at Oleg's Sawmill. But that's also technically straight through. I don't know exactly what to do with that. So we are going to call in the reserves here. Let's go take a look, Con. Let's see what's doing. I see 2 pickup. I see 3 pickup arrows. Oh, okay. It sees the fuel barrels that I've got on that trailer. So it says, hey, look, there are resources available just lying around over here. Because my driver jumped out to hop in this con, so it sees there's an empty truck and it's trying to steal my stuff. I see what you're doing as I drift around this corner. Okay, KDP's back, so everyone be on your best behavior. Honestly, I don't think that this con is going to be able to get through the road blockage over there. I did do it with one of my full-size trucks, and it was totally not worth the effort when I discovered you only have to drive a little farther down and you can get there by coming up the backside of this hill. So let's go take a look at what up there seems to be a valid delivery point that doesn't show up at any other point in time. Oh, you're going to lurk because KDP is back? You think that's going to keep you safe? I don't think you've been doing this. I think you have been doing this long enough to know that that's not going to save you, Nico. Ooh, biddies.
Yeah, quit talking about me because I'm back.
Yeah, Nico. Thank you for the biddies. Totally worth it for the TTS support. The only one that I've seen totally abuse that was a week or two ago, and it's Thompson's stream. The rabble-rousing crowd there decided that they wanted to see how they could type virtual words to get around the TTS censors. And they were really good at it because they're rabble-rousers, and it's what they do. So I'm thinking the extra depository is going to be up here somewhere. Like maybe that square in front of this rent truck. This bad boy. Cargo management. It wants consumables and fuel. Bingo! We actually identified something correctly. Stop the engine. Let's go back to the Voron. Let's give you some headlights. You've already got the beacons on. Up this hill. Up this hill we go. No. My cab is actually going to fit through that little fence spot there, but once I get the trailer caught up, it's just going to mess with Sasquatch, so forget it. We'll back up now, take this second shot. If I manage to run out of fuel on the way up here, the con has extra fuel, plus it's easily recoverable to the garage, so we'll just let it refuel me if I need. And then the consumables are just right here at the base of this hill, so I might even just look at... Does he just want 4? Yeah, it just wants 4. I may make 2 quick runs up and down this hill. Get this facility finished off, and then take the one leftover barrel of fuel that I screwed up the last time, and I'll take it out to that little cabin. Alright, KDP, you showed him his place. Congratulations, Nico. You have been shown. I hope you've learned something. Keep pulling this turn. You are not good at pulling this turn. You are not my favorite truck. Kinda miss my Taiga. I even missed that Cat that's actually really not a very good truck, but is surprisingly agile under some certain circumstances. The CT681. This actually is an appropriate region. I would be able to buy that one here. I just haven't. I was given this Voron to start with, that's why I'm using it. And it's kind of held its own. I just wish that there was some extra stuff that I could... Gotta go slow. Just wish there was an extra stuff that I could buy to put on it that I will never reach rank 4 to get. Back out nice and slow. I don't know where the logs are. Screw it. We're going vertical with the trailer. There's only one thing that can fall off of it, so if it does, big deal, I'll catch it. Okay, we're going down a little steeper than I'd planned, but it just means another 3-point opportunity. You know, happy little accidents and all. And we have consumables. Now, if I knew where the metal beams lived, so I could fix the rock fall just straight ahead and around the corner to the right, that would often make this drive easier. But these consumables are actually back down this other way. Anyway. Does the KDP stand for? Not sure why it's a K, not a C. Cunning dick person. Because you're being a dick. You're making it weird, man. Oop, there was some booing in the game, but it looks like no one scored. The boos are like succor to me today. The game is in Toronto. Ooh, hey, what I've learned is that I said I was going to lurk to play Metroid, but that didn't happen. Well, I'm used to that too. Ended up prepping dinner, and my Switch is on the menu, and I'm just looking at the Prime icon. Your Switch is on the dinner menu? That's a pricey meal. Not the most expensive meal, but pretty pricey. .9 seconds left in the second period. Still tied at 1. I am going to do a little maneuvering first, because I got to be able to get this bad boy to go right back in the direction it came back. It came from. I could actually drive on that platform. That's new. Usually it's elevated, so I end up doing engine damage when I'm trying to turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see all boxes lit up. It tells me there's no additional space. I only need 4 consumables. I see 4 consumables. There better be 4 consumables when I get to the top of this hill. Welcome to the second intermission. Game is tied. How tasty is a Switch? How do you cook it? Or do you just play Cookin' Mama on it, and then occasionally you lick the screen when you get hungry? Although Cookin' Mama does not have the best reputation. Nope, don't you even think about getting yourself somehow stuck. There's nothing right there to get stuck on. Although you seem so stuck, I'm wondering if the trailer is caught on something. Is there any way for me to know if the trailer is caught on something? No, there isn't, because it is damn nighttime again. But yeah, that definitely looks like I'm stuck in the mud. So, let's see, I gotta get out to there. Okay, pull, baby, pull. Yep, there we go. Keep pulling, baby. All right, now we're cooking again. Apparently, consumables are much heavier than oil. Fast forward the time. Oh, well. If I happen to pop over to the map again, I will. Although the sun is now starting to come up. As many things as I'm willing to cheese in this game, like buying a fuel trailer, refueling off of it, and then selling it right back for the exact same amount of money so I get free gas without having to go to the station. There are other things that I feel dirty in doing, and for some reason, advancing time is one of them. And I don't even really know why. Something about the self-punishment of having to do some of this stuff in the dark when I can't tell what's going on, so it's way harder than it needs to be, I guess feels natural. And honestly, especially with, this is your typical darkness on this map anyway. It's not that bad. Like Alaska gets pitch black. Amur gets pitch black, but at least it has the pretty Borealis going. And we are up the hill. We're not doing critically poorly with fuel. So I might just go ahead and top off at the con here. Let's see. Actually, I can deliver this stuff first. I have to deliver slowly. There we go. Okay, that one is now complete. Quote unquote, all I have left to do now is this one barrel of fuel that I got loaded up. It needs to go back out to the Shake Shack or whatever that place is. Let me get you. Okay, he's turned around. You hang on. Let me flip over to my scout. Get up here close enough that I can refuel you. The Marshal does not have spare fuel? Is that actually right? Wow, okay. I didn't know that. So that's not as helpful, but it was lightly helpful, so 80 liters is it's definitely enough to get me there. It might even be enough to get me back at least to the garage. But if I get there, the Tatra, it's got its fuel, its spare fuel, so I think we're okay. I could get there easily if I had some spare metal beams lying around to fix the road. But I don't, so I'm going to go a long way. Because if I try doing some rock crawling in this thing to get straight through, A, it's going to take twice as much gas as it will to just go around in the first place, and B, it will do a ton of extra damage to this truck, which is, I can mitigate that by taking it back to the shop, but C, it will end up taking at least 50% longer than just driving around the long way. So we made that turn. We're coming back this way. We're going to try to stay out of that weirdly thick mud this time. I've been back and forth to that one spot enough that it's made it extra soupy. It's kind of a clever detail in the physics engine. You keep going back and forth through a wet spot like that, and it will keep track of all of your treks through, and it will make the conditions deteriorate. You'll keep seeing your old tracks, and they'll keep getting deeper, and the mud will get worse each time you go through. So you either need to reload the game, or you need to move to another map and come back in order for it to forget what you had done and start over. So there are definite downsides to doing a big mission like this one that's all on a single map. But then that's also part of the fun of SnowRunner. It's that dynamic world. I could have popped into the garage to refuel here, but time is precious. I want to race down here. I want to get this local supply deliveries done and see if I actually get a good reward out of it. Cash is okay. I don't have an unlimited supply, at least in this game, but man, I wish something would start giving XP. If I could get just to level 4 so I could start putting fuel frames on some of these, that would make me a happy camper. I'll try going straight so I can back out. Nope, I don't need that. I just need this. Now the one more. Mission complete, 0 experience. I'm giving it the fireworks anyway, but it's really disappointing. I love there's the big post-mission summary and congratulations in the base game. This one, the response is, thanks. The protesters. Oh, that's right. There are protesters on the other map. It's just a drive from point A to B to C. Let's see. Did that actually unlock any... Hey, Pumpkin Revenge. I'm actually going to have an opportunity. Oh, there's someone else with pumpkins. Oh, yeah. I won't tell them if you don't. That's a good one out here somewhere. Oops. Nope. That time I didn't get the buttons backward. I just hit the wrong one to begin with. So let's see. That... Yeah, you got to do his vandalism mission first. So apparently these top 3 are all locked by the vandalism mission. Deliver stuff to the port. Hey, this one, he was kind enough to actually mention things. 12 consumables. Oh my god. But warehouse access. Oh god. If this is going to turn into drive from map 3 to map 1 to get metal beams to drive all the way back to metal 3, or to map 3. Blech. There are trucks everywhere scattered around these 4 maps. This one, okay, all 4 are grouped together there, but they want to go across all 3 maps. That one's not happening. Off-road tourists. These are more of the trucks that are scattered around the map universe. All the crocodiles. None of them are here, so at least those are just 2 map missions. But 2 maps that don't have fuel. There's the protesters. Rearrange the furniture in their camp and then yeet their bus off a cliff. The bus of the self-righteous environmental hipsters. You only get $1,000 for it, but there is humor aplenty. Local fire. Oh god, it's logging missions. They're all local to this map, but still, they're logging missions. And these trucks that I've got are terrible at following this little road that comes down along the water line through here, which is what you have to do with those medium logs. Sounds like an interesting mission. The mess with the protesters one, or the miserable logging one. Lubricant delivery, sounds gross. So these are the oil barrels that come from there. This one, that one I've got the road open all the way there, so that one isn't bad. The garage is this side. It's a little more difficult to get across that bridge, but it's not bad. And that is one on that side. Ooh, this one's a candidate. There's the protesters. They're on the other map. Let's go see where they are. So there's... Oh, so there's a figure out how to get there. So that's given me the same one all 3 times. But then their bus is back on my map. But you can't do the bus until you've done the other 3 first. Nope, according to this, all of these are in the middle map. But then the bus is over here. Oh wow, they want you to push it off that cliff. The Kolob. Oh, okay, there's the big bad boy up at the sawmill, and it wants to go across all 3 maps. If I had a truck with a fuel frame, so I didn't have to worry about running out, that honestly wouldn't be that hard a mission. But the best I could do is a truck pulling a fuel trailer and then winching the Kolob behind it. And then you got a 3-vehicle road train. And they want the repair of the port. Ooh, lots of wood materials going that way. Pipes. Okay, so the pipes live over here. That's all large pipes. Forest and port, those are all other maps. Wetland deliveries, concrete slabs don't live here. Service spare parts don't live here. That's the one that has me worried the most right now. According to this, the service spare parts are all way back on the map on this one. The Pushkin Metal Workshop. Huh, I don't remember that being available when I drove up there before. I drove up there the first time I tried this map still on the Switch before discovering that map 3 had a bug that was fixed for every platform except Switch. So I didn't do it the second time around. But yeah, I drove up there and discovered you can actually just throw yourself off the cliff and there's a path through these trees to get through so that you don't have to drive all the way back over here and then come around. So that is a long way to go to get those service spare parts. But I need those to get the road between the garage and the helipad open. Hunting supplies need to be delivered all the way over there. Military supplies want stuff. Oh, are you serious? You got to go all the way from map 1 back to map 3. At least there's a series of missions then that have you taking vehicles from one extent of the map region all the way to the other, but then there's more that you can take back the other way, so I guess at least there's no wasted trips. Heavy delivery. Wants the Caterpillar from the back side of the port that goes to the middle map. And then the church in the middle wants stuff from a combination of areas. Does this one have any wooden planks? Nope, all the wooden planks come from the sawmill that's on map 3. So yeah, this whole thing is really built for multiplayer because there's a lot of these missions that require more than one load of any given cargo type. So you've got 3 cargo types that take 2 loads each, and suddenly you're driving all the way across the map 6 times, where if you've got multiplayer, you're doing it at most 3. But you can get 4 people. Then 2 can do it twice, and 2 can do it just 1 time. It definitely speeds that stuff up. But I did get the sawmill going. And then, what all do I need for these tasks? Clear the road, want service spare parts that are going to be a pain to get to. Clear the sawmill road, wants metal beams. Is that literally the only thing that wanted metal beams? Because I don't remember those coming up with anything else. Planks, that's all pipes. Concrete and fuel. Wooden planks, there's no metal beams in there. That's all vehicles. That is a vehicle. That's got no metal beams. Let's start at the bottom, work my way up. Vehicle. Miscreants. Gather the auto parts, the radioactive auto parts, and place them in a prepared storage. There are 15 of them scattered around these 3 maps. Now find some used metal to cover up the hole, storage location. Oh, this is the one that unlocks a bunch of other vandalism missions. So if I track that one, and I go to a different map, will it tell me if I can find metal beams? That seems to indicate that metal beams live on map 3. Oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of these containers over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 just on the first map. And you gotta take them all the way back to the third map. Oh, and there's also this bad boy right here. The flooded road. I don't think... Okay, I did activate that one. That one requires the trailer over there. If I could just spawn a vehicle in at the port instead of having to drive it all the way over here, that one wouldn't be so bad to get to. But there's still this. This, I haven't found a way to drive straight through. It is just too deep. I have to take this weird detour around the backside of the boathouse. I wonder if there is a way to cross from here to here and then drive along this spit of land. There's a lot of trees, though. There's a big cargo container. Another one there. There's like rogue pipe and water. Oh, and there's something you can drive over there. Wow, there is a lot to these maps. Where's my... Wait, can I take this Tataran? Hey, this may change things. KDP is going to not listen, so we're going to lurk for 5 to 10 minutes, so Nico can say horrible things. Well, that's probably... Oh, and I even have a fuel trailer over here with me. Oh, okay. Is this one done here? Where's the... Oh, no. It's this one here. Flooded Road. Let's start tracking you. I've got the fuel for this. I may actually be able to do this one. Let me take the road. Let me take the road to here. Then we're going to bring it down to the water's edge, and then we got to go pick up a trailer over here. So I am going to go ahead and keep this fuel trailer with me. Ah, damn it, I missed. Okay, there we go. Let's go see if we can manage to pull off this one more mission here. It's just beginning to have the debate of, do I just go ahead and then call it since it's almost 6 here? Just give in to the hopelessness of all of these really long missions. Or is there one more I can do that's short? Boom, here it is. I have found it. That was close to too deep, but survivable. Perfect. There is someone who's going to be wanting to be recovered later on. They can be recovered later. Don't need to mess around now. Hey, Nolan, is that you? I can't tell with that color. And hey, it is Nolan. Welcome in. Nico and KDP are around here somewhere, but they're causing each other grief, so they're taking turns going on timeout is really what they're doing there. Do please feel free to interact. I finished off Season 9 of SnowRunner yesterday. Ontario is now safe from the forest fires, so I've jumped back into my multiplayer mod map, the Krokodilsk region of somewhere in Mother Russia. Oh my God, what caused that kind of damage? I hope I have at least the wheels. Wow, it ate every single point of suspension. So the truck is still going to drive fine. It's going to be okay, but it's going to make the screen shake every so often, and it'll make the controller in my hand here go buzz, which is going to be disturbing, but it doesn't actually seem to bother the performance of the truck. So I am not going to waste those repair points on it just yet. Yeah, there was a nice little shake. Most importantly, though, I had enough spare tires to replace the 2 that it ripped off on nothing. Must have been invisible rebar or something waiting down there. Right. Oh, hey, I do have the mono beacon in the middle, so I'm going to go with that one. I could not equip the double beacons on this one because those are level locked. Damn it. Damn it. Jam it. There's a flashback. If the screen is a-shaking, don't come and knocking. Something like that. Oop, oh, I'm getting really squirrely with these tires on this pavement. I'm thinking I am going to leave fuel right here because I don't want to abandon it way off in the wherever. Yeah, way off in the wherever this trailer actually resides. But I want it kind of accessible. Ooh, okay, well, let's go see how deep this stuff is. I may have to be willing to accept a little engine damage. No, so far it's not too deep. I know my first pass through these maps, I was having to accept a little engine damage to get through some of these slightly deeper than you'd like parts. And had to get to that, opening up that garage before I could get it repaired. This seems passable. As long as all at once is the physical delivery to this trailer into the yellow square, the Tataran can do that. Let's go for winch. And we are connected and we are moving back. Let me go ahead and map my return. I think I come out of the water about there. Go say hi to the scout trailer. I don't think I can repair the road from this side. I think I have to take it around to the other side. I promise to be very badly disappointed if it turns out I had that backward, but I don't see a drop-off arrow on the other side. One task and one contract. That'll be enough to keep me happy on about a 2.5 hour stream at that point. Just over 2 now. Yeah, that'll all work. And then today is the final day of Jason Bowman's Kickstarter to actually produce printed versions of his Hope Finder Pathfinder 2e hack game. The What Happens When Zombies Invade Seattle game, using, based on the Pathfinder 2e engine. He actually started a stream an hour ago, and I believe his plan is to go until 8 p.m. Pacific time. That's when his Kickstarter closes. He's playing 7 Days to Die, the zombie game, and I think during this 3-hour window he's playing, every time he gets another new Kickstarter backer, he will turn on the Twitch integration to 7 Days to Die long enough for the crowd to kill him once, which is really, actually, it's really fun. Dan Servo, the stream that I mod for every Sunday, every Saturday, some Sundays, he and Jason played 7 Days to Die a lot for a long time before I think they're kind of burned out on it now. And the Twitch, the original Twitch integration done third party was brutal. You could spawn in things that didn't exist in the base game that were bad. There was one that was functionally a dragon. It was technically a giant undead bird, but for all intents and purposes, it threw fireballs as a breath weapon. And it laid waste to their base a few times. With the new one that's actually built into the game itself by the game producers, it's nowhere near as strong, but it is still fun to wait until, someone's in a menu or someone's, crafting in their inventory or something, and then you set a zombie loose on them. Man, this thing is still beating the tar out of itself in this trench. So it is definitely still possible to kill them with the integration, but it's not as easy as it used to be. So yeah, I will be raiding into him as we've got stuff wrapped up here today. I was thinking about going until the end of this game. We still have 13 game minutes left, so we'll just see whether that happens to line up or not. Here. So if I get the junk cleared out of the middle, I know that the Voron was able to actually drive across the pavement to get to this wood blockage in the middle. Oops. Oh, I stopped too soon. There it is. Oh, hey, this actually has, useful text. Thanks, now the road should be clear for passage. Don't forget a snorkel. It's a deep crossing. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, that's my engine. I got no damage to the engine. I really want my fuel trailer back. Oh, wow, he's not kidding. Yeah, that's deep, all right. I tried pulling that truck out, and I could not get a grip on it. So far, I've only took 3 points of engine damage coming through there. That's not bad. It's much less than I had anticipated, though I do still have one more chance at something over here. Nope, it flirted with it, but okay, this road is effectively passable now. So I don't have to make that trench run over there. Let me go pick up fuel. I can fill this guy up on fuel. Maybe I could even take a peek at the protesters mission, see what it takes. Do not have a very high speed, especially with the suspension busted, but I can see the trailer at least. So I can keep myself fueled. That would be enough for me to get back to that middle map where the protesters live. And although I am willing to grant there is distinctly a level of, I'll be generous and call it dark humor involved in protesting environmentalists. I'm still going to grant that it is kind of funny. But it is it's definitely a darker, grouchy old man kind of humor. I like to think of myself more as a bitchy old man than a grouchy one. You know, I might regret this a little bit. Ooh, I definitely want to get the gas tank filled. You know what? I'm not going to waste any points on the suspension, just in case, especially if that gas tank takes another big hit. I really don't want to be leaking fuel everywhere, so I'm just gonna deal with the shaken screen there, and I'm gonna keep going. We are headed back. We are gonna go see if we can figure out where these protesters live. So it's definitely not on this map. So let me head back to the middle map. That one's forest. This is port. The middle is forest. The far one with the garage is fields. "12 minutes to play in regulation. Still tied at 1. I suppose the good news here is this will probably be the biggest test for the Avs on this road swing. I think Toronto actually is a few points ahead of us, but they're in the east, so we don't generally care. But as far as being a gauge of team quality, they're probably playing a little bit above us, especially as we're trying to work through all these injuries of ours. So if we can manage to pull this one off, even if it's an overtime win, I think that's going to bode pretty well. We should have pretty good shot at the next 2 road games. Okay, we're going submarine mode. Everyone lift feet. Oh, yeah, I didn't take the 1 point there. There's a little bit of a wake. We picked up some speed. No, 1 point of damage on this end. That's okay. That's only 4 in crossing both directions. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. 4 is so little, I'm not even going to bother doing the engine repair on that. Normally, you have to get an engine almost completely blown out before you start having troubles with it. That being said, in Ontario, I did have one of mine that was only right around 50%. It might have even been under 50%. And all of a sudden, it triggered the problems. Squonk! Herk! It's not the best horn, but it's a good horn. I still like having those redeems around. I love the horn sounds. What we need right now, though, is a little of that.
I'm fighting my truck.
Drive your truck faster, sir.
There we go, I'm hitting the afterburners. Nope, I'm still going the same speed. Sorry, I was mistaken. I thought I could go faster. Oh, there's the gateway. Yay, not as horribly long a drive as I was worried it was going to be. Especially that very first time when you just start on this map with a Voron and you come across a pickup that needs to be towed all the way to map 3 and you have no idea what these maps look like. It takes forever to get across. Oh, hey, this is playing. Is this a tank? It depends on your perspective on things. Officially, it's an armored personnel carrier in the real world. This one just calls it a truck. The TUS 420 Tataran. Yep, there it is. But it has they give all of the tires in the game coefficient ratings for the different terrains you can drive on. The better the coefficient, the easier it is to drive through it. So this one has the best coefficients in the game for basically everything except ice, as it turns out. And I think there are a couple since this one came out that are tied for driving through the mud. But the nice big 8 wheels with the permanent all-wheel drive make this a definite go machine. So it is kind of the predominant scouting vehicle. Oh yeah, look at that! I did leave a Jeep sitting in the middle of that bridge. What I really want to know is if there is a crossing somewhere in the blackness here, rather than having to weave back and forth so much like this, cross the Bridge of Doom, and then up. I know that there is a crossing right across here. There's the big tanker I've left behind. Unfortunately, when it comes to water crossings, that is the big Achilles heel for this vehicle. Even though in real life, this is an amphibious vehicle, so it's more than happy to float down rivers. This one in the game is highly allergic to water. It has no capacity for raising the suspension at all, so it sits low. For rock and stone! Hey, Bardic, you must be on a pathfinding break. Yep, straight back to the lurk. Perfect. Oh, look at how much you've made me wiggle back and forth. That's okay. I'm back on task. The headlights are back on. Oops. That's why I'm weaving so much. I forgot to turn my beacon back on. Not my beacons, just my beacon. So we're going to spend a little bit more of the third period here, driving around this map. But I feel confident that we're going to be able to go over and screw with these protesters. Whether we happen to agree with their protest or not, we're still going to rough them up because we're getting paid to. Hey, Snake, welcome in. It's good to see you. I've been on vacation for most of the last week, so I actually haven't been able to come and find you. But now I'm back, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for you. I am I am complex when it comes to SnowRunner, apparently. Today, I am playing my multiplayer game, which is being hosted. If I can lift this without crashing here. I'm playing this on Steam Deck. So I'm playing an actual normal Steam version instead of my usual single-player Nintendo Switch version of the game. Because I can get much more interesting mods loaded here on the equivalent of a PC version. So this is the Krokodilsk region. A modder whose name I would have never remembered in the first place, definitely won't now. This is one of the few maps I found that actually has tasks built on it. Other than the one where you drive to Canada and then you have 106 different log stations that each have 106 delivery locations that ask you to bring them 100 loads of logs. Screw that one. Apparently that's designed to be an RP, a private RP server, where what you really want to do is RP a Canadian lumberjack and nothing else ever. But this one has a whole bunch of tasks. It's really hard to get to where you can open them up in the first place, because they put the starting point and the garage 3 maps across from each other, and you only have one Voron to start with. And they put, actually, I think it's even this little trailer with fuel was sitting in the middle of the map. That's the only thing you've got to refuel on in between. And then when you get to the other side, you actually have to do repairs on the garage to get it functional before you can start bringing in other trucks. But this one, once I finally got that done, the garage was open, opened it up to multiplayer. Code's down there right below the chat if you happen to be interested. Though at the moment, I'm probably playing another 12 minutes maybe about 6:30. The Colorado Avalanche game is in the 3rd period with 8 minutes left. That was kind of going to be my guideline. I spent a good chunk of today trying to figure out how to complete a mission with the giant trailer that I gave up on, went for a medium trailer, and then discovered I had a relatively easy task for a changeover in this map, so I finished opening up this part of the road. And now we apparently hate environmentalists. We want to go mess up their protest, which I feel a little bit bad about, but there is promise of payment. Plus, after we mess up the campsite, we get to go throw their bus off a cliff, and honestly, I can't resist that, no matter the cause. Let's see, how's my vacation? This one looks fun. I'm trying not to fall off here. Cooking supper. Hey, so we are watching the same game. Nice. I bet we're watching it from opposite sides, though. Vacation was good. Oh, nope, you gotta floor it. You gotta floor it, man. How does this happen? What? I happen to know from experience, and I don't want to talk about it, but it is possible to slide down there and drive away. You just have to go up the hill to where that little lake up there is. But I've never had this happen. I know that this thing is narrow, and it's kind of bitchy about it, but I've never had myself just hang up. But it looks like it shook me just a little bit that way. Now, I'm kind of screwed, because I don't think there's anything else to winch onto. I've got a Jeep in the vicinity, but it's sitting in the punishment area, so it can't move. It has nothing to winch to. So now I've got 2 trucks stuck in the same position here. Damn it! Before I can lose track, let me reconnect that at least. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. If I could throw myself down the hill, I would honestly be fine with that, because at least I've got an autonomous winch, I think, on this. Oh, I just can't quite reach any of those. I'm trying to winch myself over the edge of a cliff, and I can't even reach that. That is wholeheartedly disappointing. Because yeah, I got this Jeep sitting over here, but it's got, oh, I can't look at it from completely under. It's got all four wheels touching nothing. It's just balanced on the frame right there. So it's not doing anything or going anywhere. Poor Carl there driving that thing has just been hanging out waiting. Hoping someday he'll get to go. So that means, crap, I gotta come back here. Maybe I just go ahead and take the con. The con should at least be able to make good time. Okay, let me go save him. Hey, thank you for the lurk. You feel free to eat and watch the end of this game. We have 6 minutes left, though we are tied. I smell overtime coming. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight to kind of optimizing things a little bit here. So the problem that this was level locked. Damn it, 14 to unlock that. Okay, well that's why I don't have it. Okay, let's send some cavalry in. Even if it so happens that the con here doesn't have enough beef to pull that Tataran across, it can at the very least drop it into the crevasse below. Even if that means ramming it and both of us going flying down off the cliff. Even that is an acceptable answer here. I know a number of people that this is their favorite scout. I do like the Yar. Obviously, the Tataran is, you know, the most capable of them. The Scout 800 is the number one in my heart. I must bring this up every single stream, but I used to own a Scout 2. So the Scout 800 appearing in this game is the best thing for me since sliced bread. So I always open and close a region by breaking out the Scout, having to discover the first watchtower, and then switching to a capable vehicle. I think, is this the one that can't tow anything though? I think there are a couple of the Scouts that can't tow anything, and that ends up bugging me a little bit. I don't really use the cargo trailers ever if I can avoid it anymore, but it is nice to be able to tow around a fuel trailer from time to time. It is also nice when there are Scout trailers already out in the wild with cargo sitting on them that you need to do something with to be able to go over and tow those where they need to go. Granted, that being said, the Tataran is one of those that can't tow anything, but I will often make do with it. At least it has roof fuel available. And at the moment, he's trying to winch a fuel trailer around behind him. The best part about playing here on the Steam Deck instead of the Switch is these load times between maps they're comparatively instantaneous because the Switch is so slow at them. Oh, interesting. It started unaware of its surroundings there. Now, I know the Tataran can make it across the Bridge of Doom. I'm almost willing to guarantee that this one is looking to suffer the same fate that the Jeep did, so we are going to take the water crossing shortcut. And at one point in time, I actually had another truck stationed at the top of where that shortcut comes up, because there's a bit of a rock lip that's difficult to get up on your own. I had one truck that couldn't do it, and it didn't have enough winch range to grab the tree across the side to pull itself up. So I had another truck waiting up there to help pull passers-by up. It's not sitting there right now because I pulled it back when King Ninja and I were doing the multiplayer thing on the fields map. So this guy might be small enough he can make it around the edge through the trees. We will see about that. So I think the goal is I got to come out and go along here. And then it comes right up this chute to those rocks. You can see a little bit of Once Upon a Time road here. Going deep. We do have a snorkel. Luckily, the snorkel comes stock on this one, so I don't have to be fancy 14th level to slap it on. Only have 40 liters of fuel to start. That's the part that worries me a little bit. But there is a fuel tanker stationed up at the top of that rock lip. So if I can get up there, I should at least be able to complete the mission from that point. I also have to be a little careful about current. Don't think there's any current here that will carry away a scout. But it does look like it's got some strong struff streaming. I'm not even going to try to straighten out those words. There we go. We're going to pop over this way. Okay, I think the water crossing we are going to be successful with. Just going to have to worry about pulling that hill. I did make sure that I put the autonomous winch on here. So when I flip myself trying to climb the rocks, it should be recoverable. There are plenty of trees around. Did I finish Ontario? Yes, I did. I did a special stream yesterday because I couldn't wait for my regular Wednesday SnowRunner stream. So yesterday I did a bonus one to make up for missing Saturday because I was gone. And 3.5 hour marathon session for me. And I have got Ontario 100% complete. I even managed to clean up all of the vehicles that I'd left behind on it. So there's the lip. Now in a full-size truck, I can get the front end up pretty easy. The Voron is the one that couldn't do it because it could pop the front wheels up, but it couldn't get enough grip with them to get those back wheels up just far enough for me to be able to winch anything. So let me see with this bad boy here. If I could get that other wheel up. Oops, damn it. I got my Switch and Steam Deck controls backwards. My A and B messed me up. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. It's gonna take a little bit of English on the front end here. Gotta pull with the winch just a little bit that way. I think that's gonna give me what I need. Just go straight off this rock. Big bouncy tires. Now all I gotta do is figure out how to get around this guardrail. Can I gas up from this far away? Looks like I can. The 3,700 liter trailer, very nice. Ooh, Toronto missed the net by millimeters. Okay, now we're smooth sailing the rest of the way to the Tataran. We're gonna go save our buddy. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got more chat showing up. I'm gonna have to put on my reading glasses because it's got so many color changes. Hey, look at that! It's Miller to come and join the snake. Congratulations on Ontario. A little welcome between the two of you. Oh, hey, you know what? You know what? Since I got this paused anyway, I've been remembering to do my shout outs today. I'm going to do these in reverse order here. There we go.
We need to get
Which one?
back in the front part here, otherwise.
There we go. That looks, I'm going to guess that one's Alaska.
Well, they're pretty close to each other, so.
Oh, trust me, I got plenty of tree problems.
Probably work great first.
This particular map, this one's a mod map set in the Krokodilsk region somewhere in Russia.
Alaska, nice.
The guy that made this map, he packed in the trees tight to make sure that you couldn't wiggle through them. So much so that there aren't even many good places where you can even try to work your way through the trees. It's just a solid wall of them. So it's actually kind of discouraging. So I've found myself getting stuck in the trees less often because I try less often.
That happened. Driving on the side.
Driving on the side of a mountain. I've got a clip that shows up in these. That's got me trying to. I think it's the Taiga B. I'm in Ontario, right above the farm that has all the hay bales. There's some little facility up at the top you need to get to, and it has a kind of a long double switchback road to get to it. Except the first time I went there, I didn't know that it had switchbacks. I wasn't sure how you got around there, so I decided, screw it. I'm going straight up the hill through these trees and over these rocks, and I think it made a pretty good clip. What made it good is I actually managed to get to the top, but it made me earn it on my way up there. Miller finds a way. That could be your new tagline. Here's the beginning of our cliff. I have had trucks squeeze by without a problem right here. I have had, actually this truck, while trying to tow something, just slide right off the edge. I have a clip of that. It does this real slow pitch and slide down the side, and I'm literally going, no. But down at the bottom, it landed with the wheels down, so I was able to keep going. And we are going to overtime, which just feels appropriate for the way that this mess is going here. Let's see if I turn on your engine. Why? How? I was only lightly joking about the notion that I might just have to ram it in order to knock him down into the pit. This may become serious. I can either try turning around. Okay, this might loosen him up so at least he falls. It's got the autonomous winch, so if he lands upside down, I think what happened to me is I landed kind of vertical against a tree, but with the engine still running, so I just winched myself flat. I think I'm gonna have to check out the clip. Rested all day, ready to play some games. Nice. Yeah, my Mrs. Jedi and I, we took I had a 5-day weekend. We took 4 days to go out to the coast and stay in an inn/hotel/Airbnb. It was kind of all at the same time. Okay, one more kinetic attempt here. Let me just try bashing into him, see if I can knock him down. Man, he is on there. What happens if I change trucks? Even with the parking brake set, all I can do is winch him straight into me. This is absolute madness. Maybe if I would kind of push my nose up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go down the hill. Go down the hill. What if I attach the winch to that back corner? This has to work, right? First try. Nope, that's not going to do anything. Or can I get myself off of here without falling? Okay, I can do that much. Come up here. Can I winch? Maybe mid-body. I know, I have not seen it do this in this spot. It's like it's high-centered, leaning over the edge, but in such a weird way that... Oh, geez, don't do that. In such a weird way that it's not giving any of the 8 tires any kind of grip, and it's interpreting that as completely immobile. I don't know if I need a full-size truck would even work at this. I believe you get a little bit better power if you're pulling forward, so I'm going to go ahead and turn around. Since just trying to ram it, you know, off the edge of the cliff didn't seem to do it. I'm going to give this a little more effort here. Maybe if I winch to the inside edge. Give it a running start. Vroom! Bump. It wiggled it. Nope, it's still running. Yep, the wheels start to turn. Yeah. Okay, we're getting a little bit of movement each time. It's not much, but it's a little. This is so dumb. SnowRunner, I'm trying to flip a truck. How is it that you're telling me no? Ah. It goes a little bit more each time. Maybe grabbing on this front corner. Oops. Oop, Automod is doing his thing. It thinks the phrase ram it is a problem. Need a bigger truck. Well, yeah, because ramming it with the little guy wasn't doing it. Try this different angle. No, this is actually doing worse, trying to winch it from there. That one was giving me the motion. Yeah, it's still a little more wiggle. It's definitely much farther over the edge than it was previously. Oh, we're going. Okay, this we can work with. We're going to park you right there. Okay, now physics has been restored. And boom! Not only does it land with its wheels down, but it's even pointed downhill. And I think if I started a little farther back, this would be one of those trees that would actually bend out of the way. But I didn't. Okay. Ooh, let me see if I can just pull myself straight through. Yeah, here we go. Tataran power plus the winch. Oops, I had to take my thumb off for just a moment there. Let me get a new winch point. There we go. Now, the proper button for winch yanking. And the flowers are still standing. Okay, let's see. Step 1. This is one of the few areas where they didn't pack the trees in so solid that you couldn't get through them. So I can actually weave through these. This is how you get out when you fall down into this gully. You come out at the little lake up here. If I can avoid some of these extra trees. Go through the shallow water. And I can pop back up over here on the road surface. How do you do? You're going to stop your engine. Can it see the other truck? No, I'm a little too far away. I would like to be able to keep bringing that fuel tanker with me. This dude is so narrow, he actually fits over here. Okay, just floor it. Don't look back at that little trailer. It was trying to apply super glue. Oh wow, oh my god. That's okay. Popping a wheelie's fine. Yeah, okay, so. Okay, it was a funny attempt, I guess. It was doing that same thing, even though it only had one axle. It was calling it permanently high-centered. Do I just throw this guy off the edge and have him drive it back up afterward? 'Cause I think if I drive off over... Oh, jeez, this camera's going to make me throw up. If I just throw myself off the edge right here, I'll miss the trees. Oh, I got vertigo. Oh! Boom! Wheels down. Let's see, where did the tanker go? First, I gotta get off this tree. I gotta get up where it's level there so that I can get the camera to pan up where I need it to go look. Do it for science. I did it for Carl! Can I see? Okay, I see where it is. Man, are we going to... Oh, man, we are going to shootout. Oh, nope. I shouldn't have put those fenders on. I thought they looked cool, but I knew they would get caught on something. Climb up that rock. I don't think I was allowed to afford the long range... Oh, are you serious? You're going to be... How many inches out of range? Can I reach it from right here? Yes, I can. Now I just got to figure out how to get it up there. There we go. Did it... Oh, no, okay. It highlit. It led me to believe that it attached the winch. Nope, that's not actually connected to anything. It's doing a good job of lying to me. That one's got to be it. No? What's going on here? Attach winch. That's the mid-body. Okay, why are you being this way? That is very distinctly a white dot on the fender of that trailer. Oh, hang on, let me try going this way. I hit A to select which point. I'm not hitting B, I'm hitting A, but it's not connecting. Ooh, hey, the Avs put one in on the shootout. They're up 1-0. Coming up round 3. Toronto takes their shot. Avs win 2 points coming home. Actually, they're not coming home. They're going on the road for 2 more games. My condolences to any not your teams. Yeah, I don't know. It's clearly behaving in the "you're too far away" mode, but it's also very clearly letting me select that winch point. Last one, it even let me select it up there on the tongue. Okay. I tell you what, in the spirit of actually trying to get something done here before I go ahead and sign off, I am going to go see about going and messing with these poor hipsters up here. Let me get over to here. I might actually just be able to shoot straight up that hill. We'll see when I get there. I'm under half tank, but do I have some of my own? Yes, I do. That'll have to do. Someone else is going to have to come back later to get that fuel trailer. I think what it's going to take is somebody with the big crane on a full-size truck to go fishing over the edge. Definitely had experience with that in the base game. Not going to waste any of those repair points on my suspension. We're just going to have to shake, rattle, and roll down the road a little bit here. Not going to go fast anyway. Fuel consumption is actually at a really good rate right there. Oh, and there is the big fuel tanker right up here, so that'll let me completely refuel. That'll work well. Neither are your team. Oh, well, that's good then. To be fair, no one was happy with the Avalanche in last year's playoffs. They're not the same team this year. They are not. They should still make the playoffs, but my contention for a while now has been that the only way the... Oh, hey, thank you! Go! Hey, hey, hey! So yeah, the only way the Bruins don't go home with the cup is if they don't feel like winning it. Or if someone in the first or second round just goes player sniping and go for it hard. Like the kind of whoever they face in the first round has to have half their team suspended for all of the intentional hits. Okay, refuel. I got lots of fuel in there like that. Okay, so at least I'm topped up. Okay, beacons are back on for safety, so are the headlights. Yeah, I think I'm worried they may need a lot of injuries. That's what it took for the Avs. We got a deep roster, but holy crap. We played one game where there were 6 players from last year's squad who were actually active. Half the team was the AAA, the Eagles call-ups. And then everybody else was new from other teams, called up from other places. It was bad. This is the worst damn bridge. It's clever. I like the way they built it. It's fun. But it is a nightmare. You know what, as long as I'm here. This poor Jeep. This poor Jeep has been stuck here for 2 months now. So I'm going to pull him backwards. I would like it if he would stop suffering damage and just flip back on his wheels. But this is kind of too narrow for me to mess with that until we get back here a little farther. Okay, I'm gonna be nice to you. There you go. Now you are blocking the bridge, so I can't speak for the next truck through and what it might choose to do to you, but at least your wheels are no longer hanging over the air like they have been for so long. That bridge does not pass safety inspections. My very first play on it, I think I'd mentioned this before, my very first attempt was doing this when they first turned on mods on the Switch. So I loaded this bad boy up. I came across that bridge and I was towing that little scout fuel trailer behind me. It slipped through and it was swinging back and forth, but the winch cable had no problem just clipping right through the bridge pieces. But once I got to the far end of the bridge and it wanted to pull that tanker up, the tanker would not come through the wooden logs anymore. So I had to drop it 1,000 feet below into the river and it was gone. So when I restarted this on the Steam Deck here, I just let that trailer be. And so now I've got it stranded at the bottom of a different hill. Okay, we are going uphill. We have got the proper vehicle for this at least. I'm not going to waste anybody's time trying to drive those big switchback routes like had been set up before. Oh, this... that's the other thing this guy does. He puts on these cleverly disguised sheer cliffs, along with a solid wall of trees. So maybe I am going to get stuck having to drive down to the far end. While it's clever, it's also kind of not cool. You know, this is SnowRunner. It's all about making your own shortcuts through the forest. The turn radius on this thing is so bad, I may not be able to get out of here without winching the back end over. And it has been that kind of day with this map. I don't know what I ended up winching onto after all. Somehow... Oh, not only did I not get winched onto something, but it shut the damn engine off. There, just winched to that. Okay, I see... Okay, that actually got connected to something, and it instantly broke. Damn it! Even with the wheels cranked all the way over, it's still just backing straight out. Just attached to anybody. There we go. That's finally something solid. This thing steers so badly. And it slides so well. Okay, for the moment you win. That's still, even in the open, that's all that sheer cliff. I was looking the wrong way, so I hit one more tree. This map is so frustrating at times. It's easier in general, but so much of it is so non-standard to the way that the official devs build their levels that certain assumptions clearly establish themselves as being inaccurate. This looks like I might be able to turn uphill here. Okay, this is a go. Oh no, it's not a go. This stuff is so deep, even the Tataran isn't climbing through it. Wow, it is to its frame in invisible mud. Again, the weird non-standard stuff you're not expecting that suddenly makes things very hard. Okay. Well, we'll go down this little road a little bit farther. Sooner or later, I have to make the commitment to just going uphill. I'm going to go ahead and go around this corner that comes up. What are you even stuck on? I guess that tree? I do know that they hide invisible, really sharp things in some of their deep muds. Keep going around this corner. There's some hard bouncing coming off this bad boy. The tree looks mean. Stay away from it. Okay, we are coming all the way around, so that, I guess, that's going to work. Keep going in this general direction, and I guess I'll accept it. Okay, we're up on the plateau. We even have a little 2-track. Let's see. Okay, so it stops drawing it on the overhead map, but it definitely still exists. Let me mark that as my next mid-destination. Okay, let's see if the tracks keep going on either side of that copse of trees. I'm probably just gonna follow it. Yeah, probably safest just to go on this side, and then I will cut up into the forest on the other side once I'm a little closer to a perpendicular track to get to those. Now going back, I can just throw myself off the edge over here somewhere, and that'll be fine. And if I'm stealing their bus, then the bus is coming with me. Okay, we want to come down to here. I don't know what that material is, but their little hut appears to be on it, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it's drivable. Fortunately, that large fuel tanker there made sure that I am in good shape for doing this. Keep turning. There we go. There we go. Not infinitely deep mud. That's also a good sign. And whatever this is, it's kind of sandy, but kind of open. Oh, and it's pink, so you know that's their bus. And what do I have to do? I just have to like crush their picnic tables? Is that what I need to do here? Rearrange the furniture. Okay, well, yeah, so they were quite literal. That's kind of funny. It's mean to the environmentalists, but it's kind of, it's mean-spirited funny. I'm happy calling it the happy medium there. So, how dare you enjoy the earth? Screw your picnic tables. You people all have to sit in the dirt now. And then the painfully funny part is I'm stealing your pink bus, and I'm going to take it back to the other map where I will then throw it off a cliff into the ocean. Environment this, I think, is my new... I need a sticker that I can throw on this truck. But that was a little muddy, not bad. Before I get myself too carried away, what I ought to do here, let me come down here, and then I'm going to follow the road along the top of stuff here. What I really want is to just come straight down that hill. I have precedent for doing this from a location or two. Oh, hey, whose game is on now? This is Minnesota's St. Louis. I'll just let them churn in the background here while I finish up this bus mission. The mean-spirited finale here will definitely finish me off for the evening. Is going to take a few minutes to get us over there, though. Is that actually a watchtower? It's not a watchtower, but they've used the model for one. That's kind of fun. Should be good on fuel for pulling this off. It's not an actual watchtower, at least it's metal art. That's pretty cool. I like it. Some sort of old mine. I lived in Colorado for a long time. Did a lot of backcountry four-wheeling. There was that kind of thing everywhere up in the mountains. Oh, hey, there's actually a mission someday here. That must be a delivery-only mission because there's no warehouse to look at. And apparently, I de-winched again. I've done a lot of accidental anti-winching. Let's pull you in because we are about to go down. Oh boy. Okay, everybody buckle up. Where does this road go? It goes down. Sorry, van. Sorry, van. Sorry, van. Oh, hey, it's doing a nose over. Oops, I made one of those exclamation points. I broke someone's model. Fortunately, I'm quite confident that no one is going to require that I repair the damage to this van before I throw it off the cliff. So at least I got that going for me. That made a nice shortcut to get to this other gateway here, so we can get back to the ocean, where we can set this whale free. We'll be happy as pigs to get the van back. Yeah, the ocean fish are going to be happy to get their van back, because clearly the hipsters stole the van from the fish. Keep coming. It's just a regular old loaf, isn't it? Yeah. But I am quite certain that I had no idea that that color was on the palette for customizing your vehicles. Though it definitely shows off well. Be visible from a ways if you manage to park it in the middle of some trees somewhere. Just gonna triple check. Yeah, it still takes too long to get across this stupid map. And this was taking the shortcut. Oh, there we go. Gateway has acknowledged its own existence. Would have been nice if I hadn't frustrated the con to death. Pretty sure it could pull this a little bit faster than this bad boy. I don't think the suspension damage makes me go any slower. It just makes me shake a lot. So I'm still hesitant to spend any of those repair points on it, should I suddenly find myself with a rock through the gas tank again. Almost up to the final big sweeping turn. We work our way through some rough road. I appreciate the workmanship that went into making this much map. Just wish that let's say the game design quality, the level design quality was a little bit higher. But I think the guy who worked on this actually kind of abandoned it a year ago. So I know he had built a version that would run on Switch long before the Nintendo finally allowed them to turn on mod support there. But the last update for it was, I want to say last June, last July, and that's where he skipped updating the Switch map. So I think at that point he had given up on the Switch mods actually ever showing up, so he just did the PC, Xbox, and PlayStation versions. And he hasn't come back to touch it since doing that update. Few standard SnowRunner conventions that he has bucked that I would kind of like to see followed. just so when I do the crazy things like throwing myself off cliffs, I don't have to worry about the weird stuff at the bottom, like the grassy vertical hillsides, rather than clear cliffs that I could see from other places. Odd tree placement. Oh, gotta run to the store. Good. Well, hey, thanks for swinging by. I'm hoping that this isn't going to go for another 5 or 10 more minutes here. I think that's all it's going to take me to change maps and then get over to the coast. Once I toss this bad boy in the water, I'm going to declare myself done for the evening. And then on Saturday, I may do some more Metroid Prime Remastered. Nico was in earlier threatening to go play some of that now that he's got the hard copy, but I've got a couple of sessions under my belt now. I'd like to get a little farther into that and see where all it goes. And then next Wednesday, I'm going to be back to more multiplayer SnowRunner because I've got, 2 months until Season 10 comes out now. Here we go. We're back on the proper map for ocean access. Let's hook you up, start heading this way. Boost the bus off the cliff. Honestly, he should have just used the word yeet. It would have been even funnier, but either way, tossing this bad boy is going to be of entertainment value. I have a suspicion that it's going to be one of those that just gets left there at the bottom. It's not going to disappear. It's just going to sit there. Or maybe they made a meta game out of it. There's a yellow box at the bottom of the cliff, and you have to lawn dart this thing into it just right. And if you miss, you got to drive all the way around to get down there to the bottom of the cliff, and then drag it to the right spot. That would be frustrating and annoying, but so funny that I would be willing to accept that. After the rest of the nightmare drive here, that would just be funny. Not going to stop for gas. Even though I'm not in full hard mode, and I didn't think I had pay for gas turned on. You actually have to pay for gas at that station now that I've repaired it. Only just discovered that earlier this afternoon. Okay, here we go, down the hill, and hit the brakes hard because I'm going to lose vision. Go, got it back. Van is still behind me. Oh, hey, this will give me a chance. Oh, hey, I'll get to raid in on Jason Bullman inside of his final hour here before his Hope Finder Kickstarter comes to a conclusion. So this should be pretty good timing on that. There's the drop-off arrow. Maybe it'll work out because that looks like it's up high. Maybe I just push it into the square. It calls it done. I get the congratulatory $1,000, and then it's just up to me to decide whether I actually push it over the cliff or not. Spoiler alert, I'm a gonna. We're getting somewhere. There's the bridge. What's the access point? So it looks like it wants me to take it over there. Okay, I thought it was this one here, but it's apparently the next one over. Take a shortcut through the corn. Oh, nope, not that short, not that short. Nope, 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 nope. Keep hanging on. Keep hanging on. Don't you roll. Don't you roll. Oh, this is an oh shit moment. Oh no, I'm going to get it this far, and I'm not going to be able to get up the other side. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You still have engine left. Oh no, I'm going to get it this far. Son of a bitch. damn it. It is because I cut that corner just a little too short. Okay, luckily, we have trucks sitting right here nearby. You are low on fuel, so let me... Oh, come on, let go. Let me back over to my Tatra. Wait, I picked attached trailer. What's the matter with you? Oops, I'll go forward. Leave it to me to find a way to take 90 seconds left of task and turn it into a 9-minute process. Okay, refuel. Taken from the Tatra, that's good enough. Turn those on. We're going to recovery mode, so we definitely need the beacons. God, I am so mad at myself for that. I can forgive myself for the water being there and not really realizing that ahead of time, but I cut that just tight enough that I had the wheels stuck on top and I couldn't do a damn thing about stopping or pulling back on it. This, though, should be close enough, and all of this corn should be mashable enough that I can get near enough to that van to continue the job this way. Oh, my poor Tatarin. Which, I guess that's part of the van. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, hey, water damages the van. Who knew? I thought that was the point. Let me re-winch now that I can actually get attached to the front of it. And hey, here we go. Just like nothing happened. Coming over here near the helipad. I believe, even though the road is officially blocked over there, I believe it was possible to rock crawl a truck through the blockage. Or, okay, no, it is on my side. Oh, and look at that, there is a square down there in the water. Okie dokie then. Let me get you lined up over here, sir. So let's see. You are right there. I want to disconnect. I want to push you backwards. I want to push your nose over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happens if I don't get enough of a push, though. Let me make sure I'm lined up properly. Nothing would be worse than having the appropriate launch velocity, but to end up missing it by off to one side by a little bit too much. In fact, let me give you a little nudging that way. Nope, nope, you were clearly nudging back the wrong... Damn it. Doing this over and over is still going to beat pushing it just off center. Heh. I'm bound and determined. This has to happen. Okay, there we go, there we go. I like that alignment. I think we're good there. Straight overhead is not the best angle to be doing this at. Let me come over here so I can get myself lined up well. Okay, in you go. No, I'm willing to follow you if I have to. Delivered! Thanks. I hope they'll get the message and leave me alone. Oh, that that was mean-spiritedly worth it. Here's the recovery. Boom. You're back in the garage. Who else did I break? The Tatterin. You're screwed up. Recover. Boom. You're back in the garage. Who else is it? The Tatra's okay. I'm going to leave the others. I'm going to leave the others over on the other screens where they were sitting. Let me come back. Wrong button. Let me come back to my thank you for visiting stream. Thank you so much for coming to visit. At the end here, I finally managed to have a lot of fun by being mean-spirited, because holy crap, some of this was difficult to do. If any of you are interested in doing the multiplayer, please feel free to join in anytime I'm up and running, especially over the next 2 months. I think they're all going to be multiplayer streams. KDP, you were right. That was not a road. It was a river road, but that pink van was actually a boat. That's the key element that I think got left out of all of this, so it makes everything okay. So yeah, hooray for us. Let me click that button there. Let me check a couple of extra windows. Let me open up one more real quick here. Let me get a Jason Bullman stream active. Make sure he's still in the thick of things. Hey, there we go. Okay, he is up and running. Want to be sure that I am prepared for raiding in on him. So he is playing 7 Days to Die. He is allowing the Twitch integration anytime anyone freshly backs what is now the final 42 minutes of his Hope Finder Kickstarter. Don't worry about that, honestly, if you're not already into it. The last 42 minutes aren't going to change your mind, but it is still always fun to go raiding people we actually know. And he actually shows up on the recommended raid list where Dan Servo gets screwed every damn time. So let me hit the start raid button. Once it's good to go, I am going to click the go button. And in the meantime, I'm going to let you listen to a little more of the Minecraft station on Pretzel. So thanks for coming. I will see you again Saturday afternoon.